show you. No, this is.
Welcome to Detroit. Man, I love this city. But I represent that east side, the 48205, the red zone, one of the most notorious zip codes in the United States of America. I'm Champ Town, and this is the Itiszzz, where celebrities and legends of the hood eat good, drink good, and talk shit.
Yo. What's really good in your hood, in your house, on your couch? This is the Itiszzz. And you know who's to the left. The one and only, my lovely wife. They call her Keisha.
Can't you see? Ow!
Oh, shit. Over here to the right. Always rocking the bells, always up in this bitch, the one and only, one of the hottest mixed DJs in the country. You want to battle, we'll show you what it's like. Hot mix, all about the Benjamins. Quayton is in this bitch.
What up, the World Wide Web? What's happening?
And none other than the one and only. Gotta stop one of those nail shops. Are you good?
I'm straight.
You straight? She got the hottest R&B album out, still,
Bruno.
They ain't dropped
Just
yet.
wait till next year, y'all. Just wait.
Yeah,
Wait.
let's hope Drake don't go all R&B.
You got R&B?
Kayla Unique is in the building, y'all.
Hey, y'all. Hey.
Yeah, what's going on? Hot Mix asked the ultimate question. Is Drake R&B? That was a good question.
No, for real, because what is he?
I mean, he got bars.
He
You know.
be put niggas in the grave and shit, the money in the grave and shit.
I mean, he all over
He
the place.
all over, but he get
Total
do
package.
what he
You know,
like.
Drake
You know what I'm saying?
Drake is,
He good at it.
he's good at
He
what
is.
he,
Well, I'm going to tell you what I heard from top to bottom. Every single song, and I was highly impressed. God's son himself, Nas. The album was incredible. What's up with you, man? What's up with you, mixed up to
Are you giving it a 5?
Right. What?
5 stars.
Oh, 5 stars. I thought you was giving it
5
a
stars?
5.
Five
That ain't never
stars.
happened.
Oh, I gotta go
Major
listen
bars.
to it.
You know, I'm always rolling with Nas for a minute. So
Hey, man, the album was incredible. I first heard the EPMD song. I kind of thought Eminem was out of place in it. But when I listened to it with some headphones on, it was going for something on that
Mhm.
It's what he do. It's the same.
Yeah.
It's the same style, but it actually all went together when I heard it on headphones.
when you hear the whole song together and don't just hear it verse and verse, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Eric Sherman and Parrish, them boys always going for something.
Always.
Shout out to that guy Cartier. He the first person to put me up on EPMD. I mean, he sent me the cassettes when he was in New York. EPMD is a serious hip hop group, and Nas, to give them their roses and they garden right now. I thought that was some hot. You know what I'm saying, Nick?
He knows.
Yeah.
Nas knows. I mean, people got to respect, In our time, he's a legend. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
He's in my top 5.
Yeah.
A lot of people question it. He don't have this and he don't have that, but he got bars.
Bars.
And if you in that thing, you call it a rap game, hip hop gang thing, you gotta have bars, right?
Bars.
That's the one essential necessity.
Yeah.
He got that.
So
All right.
I want to send a shout out to my little homie QD4. Change the world.
Change the world.
I know you say Nas usually pick some weird beats. I agree on some of these other albums, but this album is a masterpiece. The timing of it, the beats, the concept, everything. It was flawless. So Y'all gotta get that Nas album. It is incredible. And he even give a shout out to our girl that's gonna be coming on here. You know, he said, you know, shrug your shoulders like the darkest girl in Toto. You know what I'm saying? So you know that Nas putting it down. What's up, Keisha?
Man, I just want to say, if y'all get it, just get it for no other reason than this. Help me out, so he can stop yelling in my ear. just help me, okay? Help me.
That's when you.
It's not his time. It ain't no time to be whispering.
That's when you run that across the screen.
Yeah.
Like, help Keisha 555.
Right.
Well, live in Detroit, the live
Lord.
yesterday. Talk to me, Kayla.
You guys.
Your boy was here. You've been waiting for him to
You
come.
guys.
I never heard of this guy
You guys.
until you put me up on him a few
y'all.
years ago.
What's up?
What see you that guy cardio?
You've been on this guy for you've been on this for a few years, KK. It's your dude right here.
Let me tell y'all something.
Talk to us. He was here live.
It was so incredible. He put that thing together. Okay.
Okay.
Well, they did mess up in the beginning. I'm trying to watch my mouth with this show. They did mess up in the beginning, and his mic was going in and out. But look, though, he didn't even know because the whole crowd was singing the songs. It was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful.
Okay.
He definitely, if you like jazz music, he's definitely somebody you should check out. His name is Masego. Masego. Check him out.
Period.
All his albums you can put on and don't touch.
That's true.
And it's not like the sleepy jazz.
It's
All
true.
of them. I'm not. It's all concept. All
true.
good.
Can I tell you?
I have singles. I don't, I
No,
when I get
but-
stuff, I get the singles.
But I'm trying to tell you, the
So-
boy be on like it's not sleepy jazz. Like he infuses hip hop and R&B with his jazz, but it's still jazz. Like
Okay.
you
But
gotta
then
listen
some
to it.
other that he got. He possesses the other element that I'm telling
Yeah, 'cause
you,
he's
I'm just
Jamaican.
saying. He
Okay.
pulls he
Well, I
makes
gotta-
music with his mouth, and it's not that. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
just different. It's just
It's different sounds.
He's
Like
in
I
a
was
whole.
introduced. Just stop. Let me.
He's in a whole caliber.
Ta-da.
Like, yeah, but that's what FKJ. That him too. FKJ.
okay, but
They all just in the realm by themselves.
that's what I was introduced to him from, and it was Kayla for sure. And I wanted to beat up those girls that was at that concert because they did not make her happy.
We're not gonna even talk about that
I'm just
part. We just
saying.
gonna talk about the show. Matter of fact, no, let's talk about it.
Yeah,
Because I think the man
Get it
that
off
Shane
your
Park
chest.
should know. I really
So,
do.
yeah.
1 second.
And Sooty, man, he'll make it right. What's
Yeah.
going on with you?
I just want to say this. This is cheese, right?
Cheese.
You got that sharp cheddar, and
Cheddar.
this is a mix of provolone and mozzarella.
Cheddar makes it better.
These are potatoes per our guest's request,
Wow.
and I'm just about to put that in there like that,
Oh.
and then I'm
Some
going.
cheesy potatoes.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
Oh.
some cheesy potatoes,
Oh.
and I might even add a little bit of garlic in there just to make it all better. Because what's already in the potatoes is the potatoes, a little bit of milk, whole milk, and some butter. I'm done. Go ahead.
Whoa.
So,
There it is.
what's his name? What's his name?
Suleiman.
I'm gonna just let you say it.
Suleiman.
Because I'm gonna mess it up. I ain't gonna mess it up. Okay,
We'll
so
make it right.
Sir needs to know
Suleiman.
that. Okay, so when I'm at a concert, when I go to a rap concert, Mystical, T.I., Future, Young Thug, all them, I expect people to rush the stage. It's a rap concert. Feel what I'm saying?
Mm.
Yeah, I was at a jazz concert last night and that happened. And I was just trying to understand, how was I at a jazz concert in the second row? I was in the second row now. Hold it. No. It don't got nothing to. No, it has nothing to do with that.
Yes,
It has nothing to do with that. I was in the second row, and people behind me was in my row with tickets that wasn't in my row.
Well,
Not only that, whole crowd of people in the aisle. Nobody did anything. Let me tell you what made Kayla mad. I knew those people weren't in my row, and yes, I was gonna go tell because I paid money for I paid money for my seats. Paid good money for my seats. They didn't.
Yeah.
They paid money for where they was at. They paid money for where it's at.
Good job.
And I was gonna tell, but I was like, you know what? Let me mind my business. It's not that serious. Let them be great, and I let them be great, and they was a little bit too great for me. Okay, at the end of the show, he went from left to right on that stage and touched everybody's hand except mine. You know, everybody that didn't have a ticket that wasn't supposed to be down there got their hand touched. I paid for my experience, and I missed my experience because people wanted to do what they wanted to do when they wanted to do it.
It's okay.
Hey, Fluff.
But I'm over it today. It was a great show. I got a Masago butt, so it's okay.
Well,
It's not okay.
You hate that you had a bad
But you know,
experience
it's
at
okay.
the Aretha.
I just really think that should have been tighter. I think that there should be an usher or a security sitting on each one of those end seats checking tickets because it's not right. I paid money for my experience, and I got robbed of an experience. Do you know that transfer of energy from greatness to greatness was missed?
Okay.
It was missed.
Good message for you, Sugar Man. Hope you listen to this, and we can't wait to have you as a guest on the Itiszzz. But knowing how much my daughter loved him, I saw you with the photo with him. I saw Billy T with the photo with him.
Nobody loves me enough.
All you have to do like check where your daughter at.
No one loves me enough.
Just for future reference when
But I do want to
that guy
say
comes
this.
back.
What's his name?
Future reference.
Say his name.
Suleiman.
Sir, I appreciate you and all your greatness. Thank you. I still had a great time, but you know, I got robbed of that great experience. That's all. But everything else was lovely, and I appreciate you, sir. I appreciate you.
I'm
Thank you.
surprised though because I used to go. Well, this is the first couple years I haven't gone down for the Wednesday series, and they check tickets and it's tight.
That's what I'm saying. I could have sworn it was a gate right there the last time I was there.
You don't roam up to the front. You sitting in Bogarting up to.
That ain't happening.
No,
only at a rap con. That's why I
excuse
seen
me.
the last time.
You need to be.
Usually
you don't
that's
belong
why.
here.
Usually it's a gate. That's why I was so confused.
No, but usually there are people down there.
Yeah, maybe they were short staffed.
Yes, But let me say this too. You know, Masego was great. That was the main attraction. The dude that went before him though, his name was Corey Henry. Okay, Mr. Corey Henry. Yeah.
I know Corey.
Mr. Corey Henry. That boy was. I think he was on the organ. That boy Blaze.
You don't know about Corey
You
Henry.
need to go now.
No, we want him on the Itiszzz because I'm unfamiliar.
And he's from Detroit.
And he's from Detroit. He's like a Detroit. He's like a Detroit Anderson Paak.
About Corey Henry, y'all better ask him.
You better ask.
And
then his two singers, they was getting it. The whole band was on fire. They was on
Yeah, y'all better ask him.
fire.
That's awesome.
They had a song called like Testify. Everybody was in there testifying. You feel what I'm saying? It was real nice. That was a Testify. It went something like that, but with organ. You feel what I'm saying? It was really good.
That was the alarm because what we have about to do right now,
Right.
we are absolutely about to bring one of the most important female R&B singers of the century. She has one of the most unique voices. She's also a fitness guru. Not only is she a fitness guru, she's also a book author. Not only that, she is also 1/3 of the hottest R&B female trio in years. She's the bad girl, a bad boy. I mean, I can keep going on and on, but I'm going to do that in the interview. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Pamela. I call her Pam. Pamela Long. What's up?
Hey, what's going on? How y'all doing? What's good? I really appreciate the love. Wow. So what's up?
What's up with you?
I'm good. Listen, I can't complain. Alive and well, so that's always a good thing, right?
Always. You know, my wife put me up on game. I had no idea that you wrote a book. I had no idea.
Oh, that's what's up. Hey, Keisha, how are you?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much.
I am so happy you here. Thank you.
I appreciate it. Thank y'all for having me.
You know, the first time I met you, it was actually a few years ago where you came and opened up with Escaping Totem.
Oh wow.
Escape and Next. We was in the front row. And you came
Wow.
and slapped me a hardcore 5 like I was on your basketball team, girl. I was in the front. I was like, that damn Pam got some strength in her arm.
Wow. Come on. The workout.
Hey, you was rocking that show nonstop.
Wow.
The moment
Wow.
you hit the stage to the end of your set.
Oh yeah.
Talk to these people how important it is to really give your all and leave it out there when you hit that stage. They need to hear from you.
Yo, you know what? It's very important. Just think about it. Let's go back to Michael Jackson, like from when he was a little boy all the way up until, his passing. God rest his soul. It's just like you look at that. Look at the food come through. All right, let me get right. Let me get myself back together. I'm telling you, it's just like it's so important. You want to give your all, like whatever it is that you do. My thing is that don't get out there and try to be something that you're not. If you're not Beyonce, don't try to be Beyonce. You know what I mean? My thing is that whoever you are, bring it to the stage because it's so important because that's what people, me personally as a performer, like that's my thing. It's just like, man, when you get out there on that stage, if this is what you do, then do it. Do it the way that you do it. Don't try to do it like somebody else because it's gonna read real good. It's gonna read like, oh, okay, you ain't there. But when Michael got out there, Michael said, Shimon, ain't nobody Shimon. Come on, ain't nobody Shimon, and ain't nobody doing it. But you could. Yes, for real.
Now I'm gonna have to keep it 100 with you.
Yes.
I've been watching the encore. I watched all 9 episodes, right? I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay.
We got the number 10. So me and Keisha was like, yeah, the last one come on tonight, But then I saw a photo leak out. I saw a photo.
Yeah.
And you wasn't on the cover.
Oh.
And due to the fact of that, we have not watched the last episode.
Yep.
And I want to hear from you. What the hell is going on? Why
you didn't watch? You ain't watched the last episode, Brian?
No.
You wasn't on the cover.
Yo, listen, no, please, y'all gotta make sure y'all watch it.
Okay.
We perform. The performance is at the end. It's just, you gotta watch it,
Okay.
We gonna watch it tonight.
She just let you know she's coming.
Okay.
Yes, and so then when you watch it, Brian, you gotta make sure you hit me up. You and Keisha gotta make sure everybody, y'all gotta hit me up and let me know what the deal is, because I'm telling you, it was dope. And you know what? The only reason why I'm not on the cover, listen, the ladies got a lot of love for them, love them, and they are some talented women. Everybody that came through that house is talented. You know what I mean? And it's just like, but at the end of the day, it's just like I still have to go with what God is saying to me. Like, listen, like at the end of the day, like I can't even front for a minute. I was just like, dog, God, like you shifted me in a whole different direction. At least I'm thinking I'm going to be able to rock with this group. We got this thing going on right now. But it's just like, no, God, he's been calling me ever since the situation with Total. When I stopped with Total, it was just like I was on that path of doing a solo project. And it was just like, yo, I can't get off the path. God just like, yo, this was a stop, baby girl. This ain't where you going. So I had to, be honest with the ladies and let them know, like, hey, listen, it's just like God is pulling me in another direction. But at the end of the day, I'm so grateful. Y'all got to see the performance. Yo, I'm telling you, these ladies that I had the opportunity to rock that stage with, the performance is everything. That's what, as an artist, that's what you live for as far as when it comes to being on the stage. That's that moment that you live for. Every artist want to get out there and do what they do, and I promise you will not be disappointed. But I'm actually doing a solo project. They put at the end of the clip that I was doing a gospel album. I seen them shrimp.
Yeah.
But it's just like my thing is that I'm doing all music. I'm doing all types of music that will not compromise who I am in Christ. Don't get me wrong. It's just like, yo, sometimes we can put God in a box. And it's just like, God, like, yo, look, I'm not in a box the same way he is. It's a lawyer that's out there that saved. It's a doctor that saved, the basketball player, the football player, and all of those things. My thing is that, yo, anybody can fake jacks. God, like, live the gospel. You know what I mean? Live it. So that's what it's about, So I'm going forward with what it is that he's telling me to do. And then, after that, who's to say what's next? But I got to be obedient,
I respect that.
The comments are saying that the performance was on point. This is Jessica Love Price. Said the performance was on point. She really loves. Let's see, Bird's Eye View. Say something.
Yes.
She said only God knows. And then AJ James McQueen says you got to do what's best for you. Either way, you got everybody's full support.
Sure does.
That's right.
That's what's up. I appreciate that. You know what? I definitely do appreciate it because you know what? My thing is this: is that one thing I'm learning is, you know how like sometimes, and I'm so grateful for the support. And at the same time, too, it's just like, yo, sometimes people ain't gonna roll with you. They looking at you like, yo, really? So now you just gonna just stop in the middle of something great because it is, you know, this is a great moment for Blueprint. This is a great moment. You know, it could have been a great moment for me. You know how you could just ride the wave, and it's just like, you know, a lot of times when it comes to, you know, to the things of God gonna go in the opposite direction. I'm telling you, it's just like you be like, yeah, this is the way God be like, you sadly mistaken, baby, because I'm about to go hard. I'm about to go hard right on up front ahead of you, and I want to see what you're gonna do. You say that you love me. You say that you serve me. You say that you're gonna do what it is that I tell you to do. What happens when the very thing that you think and the very thing that you love, that moment when the world is watching, and it's that moment, it's that hit moment. Now, what are you gonna do? Is it about a hit or is it about me? And so,
Real talk. And I love you for that, Pam, because we are all people of God at this table. And
come on,
a lot of people don't want to talk about God. You know what I'm saying? And when people start talking about it, they just think it's not. They just want to watch something else and hear something else. But the power of God is real, and it's definitely felt through your voice. It always has been. Praise God. You know, I'm grateful. You know what I'm saying, Brian? I see the potatoes. God, dog, got me. I'm just watching. I see the potatoes coming. Come through right now. Come all the way through. I heard you like potatoes. I heard you like potatoes and shrimp. So yo, listen, I promise you. Yes, come
and guess what I got?
What's that?
Gotta go down a little bit.
Okay, come on, you got the gluten free. You got the gluten free bread. Yeah, gluten free bread. Come on, y'all doing it big right now. You're doing it big right now over there. So you know when you come back to Detroit, you know you're welcome to come by here and grub and kick it with some real. Well, listen, that sounds good because I wanna sit down and get some shrimp and some a po' boy sandwich. I see the po' boy sandwich going on right there.
That is real soft too.
Yes, it really is. You know what? A lot of people don't care for gluten-free bread, but I really do. I love it. It's really, really good to me. Okay. You're gonna try it today. I'm gonna try it today. I know that's right. Come on. I appreciate that. Yes. Yes. Hey, I want to go back. Tell me what this means to you when you see this. Okay. What it mean to you? Oh, bad boy family. You know what? It was such an amazing ride. You know, I'm grateful to Puff. I'm grateful that God even gave me the opportunity because had it not been that I stopped through Bad Boy, it wouldn't be no Pam from Total. People wouldn't know Pam from Total. So it's just like, you know what, to have been a part of Bad Boy, and it was an amazing ride. It was at a moment in my life where I saw a man who was a genius. Like, yo, everything he touched, it just seemed like it's just fire. Yeah, yeah. One thing after another, and then it's just like, about that guy. Come on, that guy. Love, Diddy. You talking about that guy? Huh? You talking about that guy right there, right? Yeah, that man right there. Yes, sir. Shout out to Puff. I love him. You know, they call him Diddy now. He always gonna be Puff to me. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I'm so grateful and thankful. And then it's just like, look at the lineup: Craig Mack, Biggie, Mace, Faith, 112, Total. You know, G-Dep. It was so Black Rob. So many people that just came through there. Even Danity Kane. You know, and then the dude, what was Brian in them name? I can't. Day 26. Everybody that came through. And it was just, you know, Sherry Dennis. And it was just like so many people that came through Bad Boy. It was just an amazing ride. And it's just like, yo, and like I said, everything he touched was just fire. fire. And of course, you know, Total came through there, Keisha, Kima, and Pam. Yeah. You know, so it was just amazing.
And you know what about that? You being on Bad Boy during that time, and you just explained all that fire from Craig Mack to Biggie to, you know, Toto. It wasn't like y'all was okay. It was like y'all had fire. They had, it was just nonstop, like you said.
It was a movement.
Yeah, talk to
Bad Boy was a movement, man. You know, it's reminiscent of like, it takes you back to like the old days of like Motown, a statue where you just had, okay,
yes,
like, you just buy it because it's Bad Boy. You know, over time. Okay, Bad Boy, I'm gonna get it anyway. You know, back when you physically go in the record store and look through the vinyl, you know. But yeah, that's what it was like back then. I remember that. Yeah.
For real, I'm telling you, it was just like it was just an amazing ride. I mean, just it was like hit after hit after hit after hit. It was just like Puff was on fire. You know, it was just like he was just on fire, and it's just like everything he touched. You know, like I said in the it's a chapter in the book that is about Puff. You know, and it really is something that the man with the master plan is the name of the chapter. And he had a master plan. It was just like, God bless that man. I seen him walk in a room and could be able to hear all types of sounds in the track. And you like, yo, like, how is this dude hearing all of this stuff? And it's blazing. And it's just like, he can hear everything. He wasn't he's not a singer at all, but he knew the vocals that he wanted. You know, he knew how to pull the best out of an artist. And it was just like, yo, working with him was just, it was phenomenal.
A lot of people didn't know that Toto sung the Juicy hook.
Yeah, and that was actually Kima and Keisha. You know, that was Kima and Keisha. You know what? I was actually home when they I was at our manager's house. At the time, we had moved in with our manager. You know, being young, but they wanted us to gel together, so it was just like we had moved in with them. Kima and Keisha just so happened to go to the studio. And they did Juicy, and they called me and they told me, you know, I was a little salty.
Oh, yeah.
I was a little salty, but that was my fault because you know what? I'm a homebody. I'm not the one to be out. If I ain't got to be out, I ain't trying to be out. You know, I'm family. I love family. Kind of pretty much like my mama was. I'm gonna stay in the crib. I'm in the crib, but I'm learning how to get out a little bit because you got to be a little spontaneous. So I'm learning I gotta do a little something different. But for the most part, they called and was like, they did the joint, and your girl was a little salty, and so it's just like, you know, but they still allowed me to be in the video, acting like I was singing. But that was Keisha. They put it down on the record. They put it down.
But you was there when you was able to work on this one.
Yeah. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. That was a classic. What was it like working with LL? To me, he's like the Michael Jordan of hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know what? Working with L, it was great, but he wasn't in the studio that day when we recorded. So it was just like it was definitely, of course, you excited to work with LL. Come on, you know, Mama said knock you all the way out. Come on. So it's just like, you know, come on, everything. Round the way, girl. So Uncle L, you know, it was definitely a beautiful opportunity, but we didn't have the opportunity to see him in the studio. And then when we got to the video shoot, he actually wasn't there. I believe he may have been on a different location. So, but for the most part, it was dope. Yeah. And then you already know Foxy. I ain't rocking with you. Come on. You already know.
Already know.
Yes.
One thing I agree with when your girl stopped by the Encore show, your group partner, she said Toto was a super group. I totally agree. I totally agree with her. So my question to you, will there ever be a Toto reunion? What you thinking?
You know what? My thing is this, is that I would jump out there and be like, oh, yes. And please no, I'm not saying no at all. But you already know, like I said, it's just like whatever God tell me to do. You know how he'll have you do something and then something sometimes come full circle. So it's just like, I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to say yes. But what I will say is that I love them ladies. I love Kima. I love Keisha. And I'm so grateful and thankful, you know, because it was time for healing. It was time, you know, so it's always a time for everything. You know, one thing I can say, and it's just like, I know people be like, dog, man, I can't stop talking about God because I know that everything stems from him. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Every
yeah.
good
You
thing
shouldn't
stems
have to stop
from him.
talking about.
You know what I mean? So it's just like, it was time. It really was just time for Kima and I to come together. And when she, you know, the things that she said, and it was just like, I was like, dog, man, I didn't, you know, sometimes you don't think that people are hurt or they feel some sort of kind of way. Sometimes you feel like you're the only one hurt, you know, but I just really just thank God for just the healing process that has, you know, taken place. I'll say that it has started the process of just taking place for her to know that I love her. And she knows that I love her. Keisha knows that I love her as well, you know? So it's just like, man, listen, at the end of the day, I ain't got to be on the stage with you to love you. All I got to do is know it in my heart and be free from it. Know that there's no unforgiveness here and that I can just rock out and rock on no matter what.
Yes, and I got to say one thing about the encore. You were so needed in the house.
Wow.
But at the same time, I know God is with you because you stayed in the house. You couldn't have stayed in there no other way because you had the patience, you had the wherewithal to just deal and be silent in certain situations and express yourself in certain situations, but you was never out of control. But that house was a mess. It was a mess. It was a mess. And honestly, if everybody would have just took time to listen to each other, it would have been better. But everybody's too busy talking about what they did and how much they sold, and except for what's her name? Shamari didn't do that. Shamari was kind of she was cool in there too. But and also Nivea.
Yeah, that's my girl too.
Nivea had got enough. She just exploded and was out.
She had an emotional breakdown.
Yeah, because
it was just
they kind of turned her into
like
out.
Yeah, on top of the house drama. She had some internal things. So
so but I'm just saying, I loved you being in the house. I loved the show. I just didn't watch the last episode, and I'm going to.
That's what's up, Keisha. You know what? Being in the house, I can honestly say that, you know what, it's a lot of things that they didn't show because you know they try to make it for TV, right? That's something that a friend of mine had shared with me. She's like, they make it for TV. So when if they would have showed the amount of hurt that was in this house, it's just like they took some of the clips out where we sat down and, you know, we had the conversations about the things that we went through, the hurt, the pain. And it's just like, so when you see the reactions, then it's just like, you like, dog, like, I understand now. Yeah, like I understand what has happened to this person or that person in the house. And it's just like, being in the house, it taught me some things as well, too. You know, I had to come back home, you know, some things that you think you over, you know, and so it's just like, I had to come back home and regroup and be like, oh God, you know, even though I was quiet, my head thought some stuff, you know what I mean? In my head, I'm thinking some stuff. And so I thank God it was just like, I had to come home and it's just like, I got checked, you know? So it was a good thing for me to be in that house too, because had I not been there, I wouldn't have been able to see the ugly that still lied in me, you know? So it's just like, I'm so grateful because it was like a process. And I promise you, in this house, there was tears. In this house, like, there were moments that I had to go and walk the property and just be out there just talking to God. And just like, I had to make phone calls, you know, spoke to my pastor. Sometimes I spoke to my family because it was so much. And you wouldn't think that a camera in your face for 30 days straight, you know, you got 30 days straight, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Then even in the bathroom, you got to disconnect yourself because they got a microphone in the restroom. So it's just like, you know, it's so much that's going on. You wouldn't think that a camera could make you act out, like it make you feel like it's a lot of pressure on you, but it really, really does. It's just like, you know, I've done videos before. I've done the videos and be like, oh, okay, the camera go off, I'm good. But that camera in your face, and it's just like that thing on you, and you saying to yourself, like, dog, can I just get a mental moment? And there were times back in the day when I used to watch, you know, I used to watch them back in the day because I don't watch them now. But, you know, you watching the show, you be like, oh, yo, how old girl or how this dude acting up like this? I can see. I can see like you ain't, yo, you just wig out for a minute and just really trip out and be like, yo, I'm finished with this, you know. So it's just like, man, even the fact of when Nivea left the house, let me just say this, just concerning her leaving and Iris and Misha leaving. Aubrey, I know that Aubrey left because some things that happened in the house as well too, and it was, you know what? I look at that and I say, I look at them and I could be like, yo, I gotta give y'all that, because for them to say, I'm leaving because I don't want this to turn out to something else. Yeah. It's just like, because I know me enough to say that if I don't leave, it's gonna go all the way down. I say, yo, look, to anybody, I gotta be like, I gotta tip my hat off and say, okay, you know what? I respect that, because for them not to come out of character. And I promise you, I saw Nivea leave that house. The things that you didn't see on camera, I seen her broken. I seen her broken because of the fact that she wanted women to come together in a different place, and they didn't show that. And it was just like she left that house saying, you know what, I got to get out of here, because if I don't leave, it ain't gonna be good. And it wouldn't have been good. It wouldn't have been good at all. From what I saw, I was just like, oh, this is a real one. You got this a real one right here. And I respect her for that. Before she would put herself in a situation like that, that woman packed her stuff and left. And I take my hat off any day for that. Yeah.
Wow. That's deep. That's deep. That's deep.
Hey, before we let you go, got a couple more questions for you real quick.
Yes. Okay.
Itiszzz Sadiq, Kissing You, one of my favorite R&B records of all time.
Yes.
I know you were singing it to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I actually sung it for Keisha for you. Okay. Come on. Yes. Come on.
Thank you, Pam.
Greatest R&B song. My top 5. One of the greatest female R&B songs ever. Tell me about the whole vibe of that song. It never gets old. It's just a timeless record.
Wow, that's so dope. You know what? Working with Itiszzz Sadiq was just on a whole nother level. You know, he's Mr. Anniversary Man. Do you know what today is? It's our, you know what I mean? So it's just like to have that moment to rock out with this man that has this unique voice that if you was asleep and he was down the street and you heard that voice, you're gonna say, oh, that's Raphael. You know, so it's just like, I really truly, it was an honor to work with him. And when I say that he's just a whole nother element for just himself alone, you know, he played the music instruments, he plays like everything. And it's just like the sound. And even if you listen to Kissing You, right? Check out Kissing You, you will hear his vocals on the hook. Now that I say it, you're gonna hear Raphael blended in there with us. He was singing on the joint, and it was just like, he is so amazing. And then too, God rest her soul. Her name just skipped my mind. She actually worked with us on the Kissing You record. Amazing voice. She passed away. God rest her soul. And she was just an amazing voice. He worked with some awesome people. Actually, it was I can't think of her name, but she was the woman that was singing Diamonds and Pearls with Prince in the Diamonds and Pearls video. Yeah. Yes, that's her.
Rosie
yes,
Gaines.
God rest her soul. Yes. Yep.
Wow.
Rosie Gaines passed?
If she sung on Diamonds and Pearls, that's Rosie Gaines.
That's right.
Yeah.
I didn't even know.
I know she was real sick though, but I ain't heard her pass though.
Oh.
Yeah, I knew Rosie too.
Yeah.
You knew Rosie?
Yeah, I used to record.
Yes, real fair skin, right? Fair skin, right? Real fair skin. Yep.
Yeah.
With the braids and stuff.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
She actually sung on the joint with us. Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Never knew that.
Crazy.
Wow,
I'm
man.
back right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know she was real sick, but I didn't know if she passed or not. Wow.
Yeah, that was a while ago, and God knows, yeah.
Because Rosie's from overseas, I think, too. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Some of her biggest projects were huge over there.
Yeah. Overseas. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I Surrender, Close to You.
Wow.
Those are real big hits for her. Yeah.
For real, she had magnets like that?
Yeah.
Overseas.
I got
Yeah,
over here
overseas, yeah.
looking up. Yes.
I want to read
Go ahead.
a comment from Joanna. She said she wasn't gonna comment, but she has to say that Pam, you are one of my idols since I was 10, and she's about to be 36.
Oh man, tell her I said I appreciate the love, man.
Some more comments. They said you always made it your business to pray when things didn't seem right. You're very gifted and talented. A lot of people do want to see total performance. If God willing, they said they will be.
Yes, come on. Yes, God willing. Yes, indeed.
People say that you don't have to depend on social media nor career to show love for your girls, even though some people are questioning about why you blocked Kima. I see your genuine love for her.
Wow, that's what's up.
Yeah, they all love you, Pam. They all love you. Everybody loves Pam.
What y'all think about y'all food?
Oh, the food is delicious.
All you gotta do is
So the food good? What y'all think about the gluten-free bread?
And Pam, I gotta give you some love on that gluten-free. I'm over here eating that gluten-free. It's almost over. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Yes.
That makes me happy.
Yeah.
No, I'm just so happy. I feel like she's a member of my family. So
that's what's up. Come on, listen.
I wanna say something. I wanna send her heaven. I wanna send her Heaven Tears. The song, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, from my album. I want to send her that so she can hear it.
Okay.
I love that.
Yep.
Send it to me.
Yeah.
Send it to me.
I'm gonna send it right now while I'm thinking about it.
That's what's up. Please make sure you send it to me.
It's dope.
So anything you want to closing out, Pam? I know we only had a few with you. We don't want to hold you. We want to make sure we stay. Because you'll be back here eating with us, so I ain't worried about that. So is there anything else you want to say?
Yes, I will. Yes, I will. And you know what? I thank y'all for definitely having me, Brian. Thank you, Keisha. I appreciate y'all. And don't forget to send me that song too. And I definitely am looking it up. And then I'm looking on here, but it's saying like, yo, I apologize for this because I ain't trying to put nobody in the grave. But it ain't saying that she passed away, but that's what I had heard a while ago. I ain't think Rosie was still here. Okay. I see 60. I see age 61 up here. I see active years active 1985 present. It says born June 26th, 1960. So I don't know where that news came in from, but it was something that I thought for years. I promise you I did. Because that's what I heard. Nah, you know what I mean? You don't put your mouth on nobody. God, I ask in the name of Jesus that every word curse be broken off of her life. That woman shall live and not die and declare the works of the Lord. That ain't it. God bless her life. I pray that if she don't know Jesus, that she come to knowing you, Lord God. Save her life if she don't know. And if she saved, God, thank you. Keep her until the end. In Jesus' name.
Amen.
For real. For real. I ain't putting nobody in the grave because I don't want nobody's putting me in the grave. You know what I mean?
The comments say we all pray that Rosie is still alive and well.
Yes, I know
that.
Yo, for real, man. Yes, indeed. Yes, for real. But I really do appreciate y'all. I had a great time, and I look to be back. And then too, like you said, when I'm in Detroit, I definitely look to come through and to sit with y'all. You know, and
that's real.
Please make sure y'all stay safe out here, man. I pray that the Lord will keep watch over y'all and your family. Please be safe because some people out here thinking COVID ain't real. Some people out here feeling like they ain't got a mask up, all this stuff, man. Listen, until God say it's over, your girl gonna have not just one, but you gonna see me just like this continuously. For real.
You're gonna have a rock on your nose. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Miss Pamela Lord.
Yes.
Come to the deep, baby. We'll see you soon.
All right, thank y'all so much. Okay, take it easy. Okay. All right, thank you. All right, Brian. Bye.
Lady Legend. Yeah, that was so dope. Lady Legend in the building. Pamela Long, what's up next?
Yeah, I found out a couple things, which was good. Like I said, I didn't watch the show. I don't do reality shows too much. But her conversation may have me watch a couple episodes.
You
see
should.
if I can make my way through it. I don't like the messiness of it. Reality shows. They just like.
Okay,
What,
well
I'm
then,
like, what are we doing here?
then watch the last 2-3 episodes.
Okay, because I, me,
That's
I
the least amount of drama, the last 3 episodes.
Mhm.
Well, I don't know about the last one. So we didn't watch the last one, which is the finale. So watch episode 8 and watch episode 9.
For 8, 9, and 10, we'll watch.
Yeah,
I'll give it a shot.
because Aubrey set it off.
Yeah.
The twins, they set it off.
Okay.
Felicia and Fallon.
Uh-huh.
And then Kima, no, not Kima. I'm sorry, Kima. What's her name?
Irish and
No, Irish and Misha, but
Livia.
no, Keela.
Oh, Kylie.
Kylie.
Yeah.
That she's from 3LW, and she was like instrumental through the whole. The way that they made it, the light that they put her in was she was a silent, kind of up and down attention seeker. But again. But it's
They
the
make
way
it the way they want to make
Yeah,
it.
they're gonna
they
give it the
flipped
angle
her.
they want
Exactly.
to keep
To get
viewers,
the viewers, yep.
captivated.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I still loved all of them through the whole thing.
Okay. You know,
I did.
it'll be good to see some of that classic old R&B, early 2000s, whatnot.
But I'm gonna tell you the best part of it for me is when they were actually in the studio in the booth.
Okay.
When you hear Pam's voice when she's in the studio, it's like very, very beautiful, angelic. Like I'm not even playing.
Yeah, the song on the album by Pam is incredible. That song, you was playing it the other day.
Yeah,
It's incredible.
I used it for a promo on the flyer.
Oh yeah, it's
Which one?
incredible.
It's a what is it? God knows, yeah.
Okay. I heard something else.
Bird's eye view, probably.
It was a couple years back
Oh, I'm sorry.
with the rapper. What was her name? I think she was on Empire. So was it Breezy?
Dreezy.
I don't know. I just saw it a couple of days ago when I was doing my little show prep, trying to familiarize on the.
Don't hate on
on the
your own show. You can't say your little show. You just
No, I'm
gotta
talking
say
about
your own.
my prep is little prep. 'Cause
You hating on your prep.
I'm
Okay,
hating
gotcha.
on my prep. A little prep. 'Cause I like to be informed on things. I don't want to be blindsided. You go to talking to folks and don't know what to talk about and all that. Yeah. So. Yeah, but that's good.
They said it's called Why featuring Breezy.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one.
Thank you, Nail Queen Candy. Thank you.
Oh yeah, you on top of that.
Yeah, it had a nice sound to it.
And I want to thank all of y'all in the chat room
Yes,
too, because
thank
we
you.
appreciate y'all's support. We really, really,
I tried to
really
get y'all
do.
comments in there. You know what I'm saying?
Right. If y'all have any little suggestions, I shouldn't even say. I said little, didn't I? Am I hating on these
Don't hate
suggestions?
on your
We're
own
gonna
show.
give them to me.
You messed
Oh
up.
my God, that is terrible. Y'all can give suggestions. That'd be awesome as well.
Yeah.
Or if y'all want to see somebody on the show,
Yeah, any of that.
go ahead and put that in motion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let us know what's up.
And if y'all want to talk about how big Champ's ego is, we all for it,
Yeah.
Y'all want to talk about my flyers?
Right, how good those flyers are. You want to talk about the ratio of beauty, like behind the
All right,
veil?
Brian, go ahead. What else we talking about?
You gonna cut me
Nobody got
off?
time for her madness right now.
Well, we'll be back
You
here
gonna talk
next
about
week.
Poppy with the good hair?
And
Come
we'll
on.
be back here the week after next. And we want to thank everybody
Yes.
for coming by tonight. And we
Yes.
hopefully we see you next week and a week after that and a week after that. But
Yes.
there's rules around here. The OG always gets
Get
the
that
last word.
word.
Hey, I don't know what I'm doing.
Hey, yo, what's up? Size T on the set, SVU, out here on location. I want you to do something for me. I want you to eat good. I want you to drink good. And I want you to keep talking shit. All right? Champ, my people. For real, for real.